Hey, my friend. Everyone is trying to manifest something. A new relationship, a new business, a financial breakthrough. Sadly, 99% of people don't ever actually create the reality that they desire. Why? Because manifestation culture, this new age spirituality, has actually left us more lost than found. It's created more harm than good. And if we go back to the Bible, we can actually see how Jesus himself teaches us how to actually create the desired reality that we want. And it's not about visualizing better. It's not about thinking more positively either. It's simply an invitation to have a co-creational relationship with our Creator, with God Himself. So let's dive right in. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. That's Mark 11:24. And Jesus is reframing this as having a co-creational relationship with God versus us petitioning to God. Let's think about how 99% of people pray. And this may be you, and this is also me. And it's something I'm actively working on. Most people will pray and they'll say, God, give me that XYZ. I want that new job. I want that girlfriend. Let me have it. Now, if we really pay attention to this instruction that Jesus told us, it's whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. See, Jesus didn't say whatever you have in your mind you'll have. You have to believe that you have already received it. This points to an inner certainty that's much deeper than a wanting. A wanting is not certain. Believing is fully certain. And everything that you believe that you already have, you probably already do. So this is where the walk into faith comes in. Having a deep sense of knowing that whatever it is that you desire is already here. You already possess it. And walking and taking action in life as if that is already your reality. See, this prayer that this instruction to pray this way is actually an instruction of a new way of living. Living as if you're already living in your desired state, in your desired reality. Only then, when you fully believe that what you are asking for, you already possess, only then it will be yours. Because in this entire parable, Jesus says, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, it can move a mountain. And you tell a mountain to move, it will move. And we get caught up in visualization. We get caught up in thinking about our future, thinking about what we want. You see, we have to take one step back. Visualization is simply an amplifier to what we want. It's simply something that expands and helps us feel a more positive emotion. But what you first have to feel, because ultimately everything that we want in life is a feeling. At the end of the day, this reality, this home, working out, whatever you do, all that is giving you a feeling of satisfaction, a relationship, of love, of bliss. But at the end of the day, that relationship is not inside of me. It's the feeling that I have because of that relationship. So everything comes down to a feeling. So if you can internalize a sense of oneness, a sense of well-being, a sense of all being well and all being okay, then whatever is out there is going to match that same frequency back to you. See, the world is a mirror. It's not a window. The world is as we are. And so therefore, if we change our beliefs, then everything else will change. It's not the way that you look. It's not the way that the world is. It's the way that you look at it. And if we go back to the Bible, this is exactly what Jesus is teaching here. And if you've ever experienced a feeling of flow state in your life, where time disappears, where you disappear, whether that's having a conversation with somebody and time just in an instant just is gone. 3 hours, gone. Where'd the time go? If you're playing a sport and you're in the middle of a game, you're creating art, music. I know this happens with me when I'm making music. Time ceases to exist. The ego is completely dissolved. It's just a co-creational experience, a process of discovery, rather, versus of creation. Because you don't know the future. You just know the next step. And you have full certainty in that next step because you know that the next step is going to be revealed to you as soon as you take this first step. And it's that inner faith that you have. It's that inner belief that you have of just stepping through that builds so much momentum in people that just know that they just have to take the next step. And God is walking right there with you. And this is where the modern age spirituality really is where Christianity gives us a sense of relief. Thank God it's not all on me. We're here trying to manifest, where it's not us. It's God. It's God that moves the pieces, right? But we just have to have full faith that He's there working with us. And if you have full faith and you show that in your actions, right? Because if you don't take action, then how much are you really proving to God at that point? But you don't actually believe that. Like, how is a brand new house just going to appear? How's that relationship just going to appear? How's money just going to appear, right? If you really believed that it was coming, you'd be moving fast. And look, this is a wake-up call for me. And so the closer that we can live in this flow state where it's not about us anymore. It's not about me, my success or my failures, right? Or attaching any sort of label of who you are. Rather, it simply becomes about the process, the life that you live and that you carry forward, and how good you can discover a new life, the life that you want. Because the life that you want is already out there. It's about you discovering it. It's not about you really creating it. It's about you stepping into it. See, everything is more of an identity versus mechanics. It's our identity that we need to change, and then everything else changes after that. So, and I'll leave you with this, it's just like a surfer. If he resists the wave, he'll never ride it. If he flows with it, he becomes one with it. True faith does not seek to get something from God. It seeks to flow with God. Love you, my friend. And until the next one.